Hey yo, welcome back to the Jugget and Beyond. So, of course, we got in the beginning of the season, I was letting you know all about the special dates we have, which I'll tag that video up here. But we have, of course, have had a lot of games, basically abroad. We had some Mexico City. We had Japan the last couple of years. We had in Iowa in the Field of Dreams the last few years. So yeah, we've had a lot of special games where basically teams go out to this one event one place for one game usually, or two if you're doing Japan, where that's traveling across the ocean here, and they played two games there. The last couple of years it's been the Dodgers against the Cubs, and then the Dodgers against the Padres. So yeah, we've had a lot of changing here with different places, and I think they're just trying to expand the game and basically try and show like, hey, we'll definitely play in different places. And of course with the Japan one, it's obviously an actual place where we've had some players come over and already are playing the majors from that area, so it's pretty cool. But on August 2nd, we had, as I have mentioned in that video before, that we are having the Orlando Braves and Cincinnati Reds play at Bristol Speedway in Tennessee, which is going to really be interesting. And it looked like they've kind of released some, maybe some AI pictures or just some actual rendering of what they want it to look like. And this might be released by MLB as their own stuff, but maybe just AI, and we'll never actually know. We can have MLB come on and go, yeah, that's us, and I'm sure that we'll be like, okay, cool, like that's what they want it to look like. So it looks like they're gonna be starting maybe in about halfway through I think it's called the infield, where all the trucks are, where like the crew pits are, and all that kind of stuff, and facing outwards to basically like the first baseline is going to be going across like down the speedway. And then the outfield is going to be where, if you are not aware of this, the corners of a racetrack are all bent because they're all going. The cars are going so fast that if it is a flat thing, they would actually probably just slide off most likely. But those bends are bent like this. They're bent so much that the car goes into it and it basically digs it around, and that's how they can go around so fast. But yeah, it looks like it's. Again, you're going into this is kind of exactly how I thought it was going to look like. They're going to have it kind of looking into the stands here, where they're going to have, on the flat part in the actual middle of where the pits usually are, is going to be maybe a one-level set of stands, and then you're going to have a lot of area between the field and the actual rest of the stands. They're not going to have the stands on the racetrack. They're going to use the actual stands that are already there, and you can go up, and they're probably going to be able to fit. It looks like it's probably going to be equivalent to probably about two full sections here on that, and they're going to be lifted up well above it. But it's kind of looking like it's going to be a far distance in the outfield, because you're probably going to be 200 feet away from the actual fence. It will be kind of hard to see a white baseball float going through the air in this rendering here. I don't know. It's exactly how I think it would be. It would be difficult to see it from that distance. Like when I went to the outdoor game with Rangers against Islanders, I was exactly how I thought it was gonna be, in the middle of the field, and especially in the third section, you're a pretty far distance away. Granted, it is white. It is a black puck on white ice. Pretty easy to see on that, but it is, again, a small circle getting passed around 600 feet from you, and you're trying to hopefully be able to see the see the puck, which didn't turn out to be terrible. But like, this looks like it's going to be a far distance. You have sometimes, granted, more than half the time that ball is going from the pitcher mound to the catcher, and that ball is going to be like 700, 800 feet away from them at probably 95% of the time in the game. But yeah, this is definitely an interesting look on how they probably want it to look in the rendering. Again, not sure if it's AI or it's actually rendered by MLB on their own. I'm sure that if MLB comes out again, as I said, we'll be like, okay, cool, this is what you want to do. But again, there's going to be a lot of construction on this, because again, the middle of that racetrack is, as far as I know, all concrete. So we're going to put grass on that with probably like a lot of padding, because on a usual field, there's dirt under that stuff, I think, for the most part, unless there's a whole bunch of concrete under it and just grass, which I don't think there is. But yeah, they're gonna have to put a whole lot of dirt down on that infield there for that in that racetrack. But in the end, it's pretty cool, and it would be really, really insane and awesome to see how they do it. I kind of would like to see a second game here, like maybe play a 2-game series here, but I'm sure that they're just trying to hopefully have this be somewhat easy, even playable at some point. And they are we have Manfred, who's he's made a lot of changes and was really out in the news there the last few years, trying to be like, oh yeah, we're doing this, and this, and we're like, can you stop doing this, and this? Because we don't need this stuff in the game. This stuff is gonna kill the game. We're like, this is not what we need. So he's also saying that he's projecting a massive turn of events here to have this be a huge thing, and have a lot of people come to this and have it obviously be watched. We already have had an event other than NASCAR at this Bristol Speedway. We've, as I mentioned, I'll tag that video. We had a college football game there. I think it was like 10 years ago, 15 years ago, or something like that. I'm not remembering when that was, but that video will be up tagged here. So if you want to go watch that one quick, it's a short. Yeah, go feel free to watch it. But yeah, this is pretty crazy. Looks kind of cool. Gonna definitely be very interesting, as these always usually are, and I'm excited to watch this and see how it turns out, as I'm sure a lot of you out there are. So drop comments to see if you do like this, if you think this is gonna be really cool, if you think it's kind of like they need to change some stuff. Let me know what you think they need to change along the way here. But yeah, this is me, awesome, and I definitely am going to look forward. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing this on August 2nd of this year. So stick around, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.